Yo, what's up, y'all? So, here doing an energy reading because energy been feeling really funny lately, and I've been seeing a lot of truth about a lot of people, and I need it. So if you watching with me and a message here fit for you, then shout out to you. But know that whenever I pull these cards out, I don't know you. I don't know what you've been going through. I don't know what you've been through. So if this resonates with you, if you find that readings help you, then so be it. But don't act like everything that I'm saying is true to you if I don't even know you. Because a lot of people be saying like this is just entertainment, but it's like I believe in the spiritual aspects of life, so I'm not gonna sit here and say this is entertainment. No, that's not entertainment. It's clarity and guidance for those that understand, or that is meant to understand, or that is for. But it's like, take everything with a grain of salt. I don't know you. I don't know what you're going through. Sometimes I barely know what I be talking about, but I know I be right. I'm a vessel. God uses me. I'm just here to communicate the message. Simple as that. So as I'm shuffling this card, I say gratitude to the Most High for another 24. Thank you for the ability to see things for what they are. Be in rooms where I can grow. Being in spaces where I can grow. Being around people that I can grow. Like, thank you for the gift to grow. Because, like, it's so much stuff in life that try to stunt your growth. But it's up to you to use your discernment and really lock in and focus on what matters to you. Because what matters to you is what matters to you. Can't nobody tell you anything different. Like, you gotta stay solid in what you believe. For shit show. Anyways, let's get to this reading. I don't know what kind of spread I'm feeling, so I'm gonna fill out the cards and see what comes out. Ooh, a 369 reading. That's different. Alright. Ooh, 369 reading. This is gonna be an interesting one because I don't think I've recorded one of these. I haven't did one of these in a while, so it shall be mighty interesting. First set. Ooh, we got the Cancer and the Leo. We have the Moon and the Sun. Ooh, and they're aligned. Ooh, it's given. It's given. It's given. Ooh, let me get a bigger surface. Okay, so we got a dime, the 4 diamonds in between the Leo and the Sun card. I mean the Leo and the Cancer card. So that's the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Hearts, and the Queen of Diamonds. Ooh. Let me see if it's the same suit. It's giving the same suit. Oh, same color. Oh, we in the dark part, so it's giving shadow work. So your sun, how balanced is your sun and your moon? So like, when you think of your sun and moon sign, how balanced are you? It's given that the moon side is what you need to focus on. So your inner world, the things you think about on a daily basis, You gotta lock in on that and see what's going on now. Second row. Another fire card. King of Diamonds with 2 aces. Ooh. It's giving big changes coming, because that 4 gave that first set foundation, but now it's we got a king in between 2 queens, a new beginning on both sides with both queens. A lot of healing and cleansing, new path beginning. Interesting. Now you got all three fire signs is out. Read the 3. The 3 is given healing and cleansing generational curses within your mother's bloodline. That's what you're locking in on and focusing on within the maternal ancestry. You are cleaning blockages out. Okay, so this reading is given past life energy or like generational trauma energy, like in that web. And yeah, that endless cycle, detaching from how things were, starting something new in love. Okay. Okay, we in this, we have stage 4. We got Scorpio out. Scorpio with another Ace of Hearts. So we got 2 Ace of Hearts that came out. We back in the healing and cleansing in the father, in the fraternal. You call father fraternal, paternal, whatever. But in the father ancestry, it's a lot of new beginnings happening now. A lot of balancing. But on this foundation that you building, that passionate foundation. Let's go to 5th. The other Aries just came out. I'm going to the others. That's one more. We on the 6th one. Alright, so let's read 6. This foundation that you are building, this passionate foundation of creativity, is testing your risk appetite and connecting your experiences with your ego and yourself, showing you how to identify who you are, releasing your ego, and being motivated by your willpower, while also taking you through the cycle of life as you maintain the connections that you have, transforming your beliefs and strengthening your psyche, testing your limits. So like your foundation is given testing your limits, because you got all of this fire. It's a lot of fire here. You got 1 water, Scorpio. Yeah, there's a lot of fire there. Fiery foundation is given fiery foundation. We got an Aquarius out. The water barrier, maintaining your purpose. So what are you on purpose? Your paternal side is going to show you purpose. Oh, you got the 9. Cancer came out for last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so you open with the Leo and you close with the Cancer. Just like how the first card out was a Cancer, but it was upside down, just like this one is now. Ooh. It's so much going on right here. It's giving, just go with the flow. Everything gonna balance itself out. Just go with the flow. Pay attention. What they say, real eyes realize, realize. It's giving that. We're finna see what the African goddess rising is saying, because I'm feeling called to bring that energy in, because that's intense. That 369 reading is just intense. I didn't even expect it to be that fast. Usually I'll be stuck in that energy for a while, but that is an intense energy for real. Etheric cords. It's exactly what it is. Like, you tapping into that divine lineage. Where that card at? I'm blazing, feels like I'm blazing. I fly high, I'm blazing. Feels like I'm blazing. Fly. I've been singing that for some weeks now. Sarah La Gali. Divine lineage in your etheric cords. Cutting ties with what no longer serves you, and tapping back into those that made you who you are. Connecting with those beings that sent you here for a message, for a purpose. They have a message for you. That's what it's given. So we're gonna start off with 6. Divine lineage. Great ancestress Sarah La Kali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestor wants to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They asked you to honor your spiritual guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. I am my sister, and my sister is me. So connect with your ancestors. They connect with those that are guiding you. Like, it's time for that quiet time. It's time for you to lock in and really take heed to the messages that the signs and symbols that's been in your life. Because, like, on some real stuff, like, I ain't gonna say this for me, but this hitting the heart home, because I've been seeing so many angel numbers lately. Like, it's been so crazy. Like, even this past week, life put me through the ringer, and I love it. Like, you know how, like, when you dip a towel in the water and then you go like this? Like, it feel like God been going like this with me, like this whole week, and I love it. Like, it's been real eye-opening. I've been able to see things clearly. I've been able to see people clearly. And it's like, it's no shade to anybody, but it's about realizing, like, with my real eyes, the real eyes. Like, people that lie to themselves gonna lie to you with no hesitation. Like, and it is just that simple. Like, you literally have to lock in with God and pay attention to the messages that God got for you, because it's like, people gonna try to sway you and get you to do things that they can do themselves, or like that they want you to do what they want you to do when they want you to do it. But when you actually needed their help, they went to somebody else, and they act like you was not here. But it's like, in that same person, they gonna want your help. And it's like, are you gonna treat them the same way, or are you going to allow them to just use you, or you just gonna walk away. Like, life's been just about like knowing your limits, testing your limits, seeing how will you set those boundaries that you keep talking about. How are you gonna switch it up like you need to? Like, as people, like, we become so comfortable and complacent in our own BS that we lose sight of the things that truly mean the most. Like, let's see what Etheric Chords got to say. Urzuli Dentor fought elbow to elbow with her people during Haitian Revolution to protect mothers and children. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The etheric cords the energy cords binding you as someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of God and Goddesses loving light separating you and dissolving the cords between you and whoever it is. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse the physical grime, it is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. So basically what that was just saying is, just like how you take a physical shower to clean your body, you need to take an etheric shower to clean your aura. Because it's people, places, and things, energies, it's principalities at play. And they try to attach to those that vibrate at a level in which they can be reached. And the thing is, like, even if I just heard someone say this too, it's wild. But like, even when you try to separate, it's still that energetic pool. And it's like, if you don't cleanse your spiritual body, then once you get to that level, you're going to be stuck at that level, because the thing keep pulling you back down, because they don't, like, the devil don't want you to get to that next level. The devil going to keep pulling you down because you attached. Once they got you hooked, they got you hooked. If you don't clean that etheric cord, like, that's basically what it was just saying. And that's real. Like, regardless of what people say about spirituality, like, it's principalities at play in life. Like, and like, my thing is with spirituality is the fact that a lot of people value the actual essence of it, but they don't value the practice of it. Like to say that all of this stuff is the devil is to say that the Bible is the devil. Like, because you don't understand something. Like, people legit denounce what they don't understand, and it shows. Like, it's like everything. Like, everything is connected to the spirit, to the spiritual aspects of life. But the thing is, religion goes to the person that is it. Like, religion is based on the person. Like, how I understand these cards, how I understand life is based on my own religion with God. Like, I ain't no Christian, I ain't no Baptist, I ain't none of that. Like, I learned through the signs and symbols of God. Like, I learned from the universe. That is my religion. That is my belief system, if that's what you want to call it. Like, and we all have a belief system. There's nothing wrong with having a belief system, because the belief system that you hold to your heart is what fuels your knowing. So it's like, you only know what you know. And that's how life is. Like, you know what you know. And like, God knows what you know. So it's like, in knowing that, God put things in your life in ways in which only you can understand. Like, I would have never called spirituality a religion, but in a sense it is, because all religion is a belief system. Things that you hold near and dear to your heart that you know to be true. Like, that's all a belief is what you know to be true. It's your opinion, because you only know what you know. And what you know is based on your own life experiences, based on your opinion. Like, everything in life is based on your opinion. Like, unless it's an actual fact that you know it to be true, and can nobody tell anybody, like, it, like, for instance, we know we are on Earth, but it's an opinion that it's called Earth. Ooh, to those that understand what I just said, understand what I just said. But, like, for real though, like, because, like, when you really think about it, we only know the name. Like, everything is called what it is because someone called it that. So it's like, if you don't define things in life for yourself, then we're only going to go off the opinions of everybody else. Like, if you ask the people of Africa that was born and raised in Africa, that never had any contact with the internet, if you ask them what is their country called, they'll tell you something different. We may know it as Africa, we may know it as Tanzania, Kenya, Egypt, or whatever. We may know it as that, but they may not call it that at all. Like, for instance, Chicago. It's people that call it the Rack. It's people that call it the Shy. It's people that call it the City. It's people that call it Chicago. It's people that call it the Windy City. But at the end of the day, it's all catered to what you call it, to what you named it to be, from based on your story. Like, some people even call it Chirac that don't live here, like, or some people that do live here call it that because they legit like the name. I don't know why, but they do. Like, it's people. It's anyways. We got the rattlesnake for the first card. We got 3 cards. The experience that you're presenting, be going through, are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Elk, Wapiti. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect that you deserve. Well, I've never seen this one. Gross. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Express yourself. Oh, do it. Oh, do it. Express yourself. Okay, we're going to start with the elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Oh, the sling and arrows. When you're in a cycle of your life where you have to struggle to avoid feelings of defeat and despair due to circumstances pressing on you from all sides, you need to literally lift yourself up to your grandest upright posture. Keep your eyes looking straight ahead. Breathe deeply and comfortably. Pull your shoulders back, but not rigid, and plant your feet squarely on the ground. Not stiff and stagnant, but relaxed and fluid. Ooh, be like water. Move like water. Water takes the shape of whatever container that it's in. Know that your body is water. Know that you have the ability to shapeshift and feel any container that is needed, that needs your energy. Know that you have the power to do that. Letting your movements be easy and graceful. Even when you're standing still, try slowing down and moving at 90% of your usual speed, keeping your attention in the present moment. Practice this for a few minutes a day. Watch what happens. You will make more of an impact on others and your environment when you're in a physical and psych. When your physical and psych is full, and your mood and sensitivities will shift accordingly. Standing tall, relaxed, and fully present, you're much more likely to command respect from others. This will help you profoundly in any situation, but particularly during the times when maintaining your self-respect and dignity are priorities. This isn't pride, but instead a physical expression of strength and power. Make these simple adjustments and observe how your thinking and your mood changes to become more congruent with your posture and demeanor. Stamina, agility, strength, unpredictability, majesty, respectfulness, nobility, confidence, courageousness, power, determination, sensitivity, assertiveness, and vitality. I want to see what this Groose got going on. I never pulled that card before, like literally. Never even seen it, even know what Groose is. Your first express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Your first experience of life in a physical body was with rhythm and movement. The vibrations of your mother's heartbeat and her voice, the pulsing of your breath, of your breathing, the pulsing of her breathing, and the fluid movement of the placental sea that had developed you. You would flow with the harmony or disharmony of her moods and movements. If you ever tried drumming or any percussion, dancing, or the two together, you know that they touch something very deep. If you ever tried drumming or any percussion, dancing, or the two together, you know that they touch something very deep and ancient in us. Something tribal, a deep chord of being where spirit and body coincide. I did African dancing before when I was in grammar school. Well, really middle school. And I understand what they're talking about, because one thing I've learned from Afro beats is that even if you don't understand what they were like, Tim's, Free Mind. For so long, I didn't understand everything that she was saying in the words until I read the lyrics. But that song moved my heart. Like Burna Boy, his music moves my heart. A lot of these Afrobeat music, it moves your heart because it moves the water in your body and have you moving your muscles to it unconsciously, like. And it's mainly because that's what it's for. It's they make music with intention. And the thing is, in Africa, in African countries, in all of these foreign countries, they use music with intention. They tap into that spiritual. They honor that spiritual aspect of music and art. Whereas in America, everything becomes so oversaturated because we have an invisible hand in our spiritual aspects of life. Because the only way to keep a slave is to disrupt their connection to the spirit. So the only way you can disrupt their connection to the spirit is to control what they think about their spirit. Control how they fuel their spirit, how they feed their spirit, what they feed their body, what they feed their mind, what they think about themselves. That's the only way you can control someone's spirit, is by feeding them the things that you want them to digest. Like, think about it. Kids, when they come into this world, if you only give them raw foods, like I'm talking about raw vegetables, raw fruits, and all of that, they will develop a strong and healthy vessel. But if you give them a whole bunch of processed food, feed them candy, feed them sugar, feed them all of that junk food, then they will become toxic. And you won't even know why that's happening, but it's all because they weren't given the proper nutrients from the get-go. Like, it's the same thing with a pregnant woman. It's the same thing with me at 23 years old. It's the same thing with everybody else. Like, no matter how old you are what you eat. You are what you feed into. You are what you feed your body. Like, it's just that simple. Rhythm and movement draws out sensual expression and merge with sensuous world around you. So sensual expression, sensual, not sexual, sensual. Sensual is your senses. So when you dance, you're tapping into your hearing, your sight, your touch, your taste, your smell. You're tapping into all of that, your sense of knowing. Because you have to know the rhythm in order to move to the rhythm. The more you know, the more you grow. By allowing yourself to surrender to the pulse of whatever rhythm is guiding you. I just said that literally out my mouth, and I just read it on this book. But anyways, you connect more completely with your body. When you engage in some form of rhythmic dance on a regular basis, you'll feel more relaxed in the flow of your life. Doing so can recreate and tap into the sensations you feel in the womb, revisiting that place of no thought, where the movement moves you effortlessly. So cut loose and enjoy yourself. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I keep saying this. Ooh, I said this. This how I started my year. I swear to God. This year, when I started this year, I said I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. I am here for it all, no matter what it is. And that's real. Movement, drumming, dancing, sacred spiral. Sacred spiral. Okay. Completion, fulfillment, intuition, enlightenment, rhythm, personal power, flow, vision, creativity, and healing. Man, know that better days are coming. Goose. Shout out to the goose. Express yourself. Express. If you ain't never heard that NWA song, go listen to it right now. Like, cut this video off. Come back to it so you can read what this so you can hear what this rattlesnake got to say. But go listen to it. Like, legitly. Like, we hadn't heard this song so much, but I did not know that NWA made that song. So now we finna tap into this rattlesnake. Shout out to the spiritual guides. The experiences that you are presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Ooh, have y'all heard that Cobra song by Megan Thee Stallion? Like, I heard a little snippet of what Party had to say about her. He said that she had a bad soul, but one thing I learned is that how you feel about other people is how you feel about yourself. So the fact that he recognized that she had a bad soul is because he had one as well. Because he even said that in that little snippet, he said that he did it in her house, but he didn't do it in her bed. So she said where she lay her head at. She lay her head at in her house. You still disrespected her like that. So it's like, to sit there and try to call her out because you feel embarrassed it shows a lot about you, because it's like, she didn't even make the song about you. She mentioned you, yes, because she felt like people needed to know that. For sure, I want to know why they broke up, and like, it's the fact that in the song, I know for a fact she plays that song on repeat. And before she even dropped it, she played it on repeat hella. Mainly because it's so healing. Her words were so healing. Like, her vulnerability in the song is very powerful. Like, women is not doing that for real. Like, these women in hip hop, they're not laying themselves out like that. Like, and I me as a woman that love hip hop, that love women, that love music from women, I value women like that. Like, because she spoke to my heart in a way to where I healed from it. And it's like, now that made me look at her as an artist different. So when someone say like, you have a bad soul, it makes me look at them different, because it's like, she just put her soul in the song. So now, what's really going on? That makes you want to look deeper into the situation, because we only know what we know. And like, if you're looking at everything spiritual in life, it's like, but I'm gonna read this card. The foundation for compassion is an awareness that suffering is a natural part of life. I'll read that again. The foundation for compassion is an awareness that suffering is a natural part of life, whether through the empathetic appreciation of another being's pain or the experience of having suffered oneself. Andrew, I didn't read this book before I just started saying what I said, but I literally I used her as an example, and that's the first sentence in this card, in the passage of this card. Like, I be surprising myself, like, because like me doing these readings, it puts me in a vulnerable position because I'm sharing my gift of God with you. So it's like everything that comes from my mouth in these sessions, it be legit. Like, it's legit how I feel in my heart, what's here, and what God wants me to communicate, what my using me as a vessel. So it's like, man, when stuff like this, like when it all connects, like me seeing it connect, like these are my raw feelings. Like, I'm not sitting right here playing and acting away. Like, I'm this legit me, like vulnerable. And it's like, whoa. I'm gonna finish reading the card though. I'm gonna start from the beginning. I got to one more time. The foundation for compassion is an awareness that suffering is a natural part of life, whether through the empathetic appreciation of another being's pain or experience of having suffered oneself, in which beings haven't at times felt the pain or sorrow that is an aspect of living on this planet. The deeper you go into the soul of another, the more you can feel what they feel, and paradoxically maintain a certain distance or objectivity. Oh, that's the gift of music. Like, going back to the Groose card, like, that's what music does for us. It connects. It gives us a story that we can relate to. It helps move that water that gets stuck in our body sometimes. It helps it circulate how it's supposed to. Because like, I done been through some stuff in life that when I heard a song that spoke to that pain, that blockage in my body cleared. Like, you ever had a terrible pain in your back, but then you heard a song and that pain went away? Like, I don't know if I'm the only one that felt that before, but even if it's a pain in your heart, like life legitly is spiritual, like regardless of what people say. I'm gonna finish reading the card, but man, a true healer must heal. A true healer must heal from the heart, no matter what technological, logistical, physical, or shamanic tools they use. The experiences that you are going through right now or have just completed are all a preparation for you to open your heart to the suffering around you and do your part in alleviating it. You will find that you're increasingly being asked to offer your time and energy to help heal others, including not only the people, but also animals, plant beings, tree people, and ultimately our Mother Earth. Some of this healing power will also go to mend the rifts and exist between races, ethnicities, and other species. You will notice more and more how often your hands will spontaneously feel energized, experience it as a heat or as a tingling sensation. This is the power of spirit working through you. Allow it to also guide you in whatever the focus of your healing is, whether simply placing a hand on the shoulder of a friend, or more extensively and directly involving yourself in another being's health. Initiation, healing, respect, transformation resurrection, shedding, detachment, death and rebirth, sexuality, renewal, transmutation, clairsentience. Clairsentience is clear smell or clear sensing. I'm going to say clear sensing. Agility, wisdom, creativity, primitive energy. That was just heavy. That energy was just so heavy. Oh my God. To close this out, I'm going to pray. We're going to do a silent prayer though. So you pray where you are, I'm going to pray where I am. Enjoy your day.